Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. How are you, student? I am your computer teacher. Now we have shared the instruction. Don't raise hand during the session. Ask question at the end of the session only on the chat box. Use hand free if you are using mobile and headphone for the computer use. Read your ID and password properly with your name and class. Take care of time for attending the class. Home task should be done in your clear copy for the subject. If there is any disconnectivity during the lecture, try to join lecture again with 5 to 10 minutes. Okay. Now we start the new chapter, unit number 2, computer components. See the book page number is 27. This is a CPU. Now we have shared the objective of the topic CPU versus memory and ports. Okay, now definition of computer components. What is a computer component? Computer components are made up of any different parts such as the motherboard, CPU, RAM, and hard drive. Each of these parts are made up of the smaller parts, called the components. Therefore, the large parts of the computer, such as the CPU and the hard drive, can also be referred to the computer components. Yes, you have seen some computer components, floppy disk, hard disk, RAM, processor, motherboard. These all are computer components. Okay. Now, block diagram of computer system with subunit of the CPU. This is the block diagram of CPU. You have seen the first box that is called motherboard. Now, as CPU, second box is a CPU abbreviation of Central Processing Unit, and left side is input devices and output. Input devices keyboard, mouse, and trackball, and output monitors, printer, and plotters. We have divided CPU divided into two types: control unit and arithmetic logic unit. CU abbreviation of control unit, and ALU arithmetic logic unit. Now, third one is the primary memory. Primary memory divided into two parts: RAM and ROM. Okay, last one is the secondary storage devices. These all are the block diagram of computer system and subunit of CPU. Okay. Now we have start the central processing unit CPU. The central processing unit CPU is the brain or the nervous center of the computer system. It receives data from input devices, process it, and send the result or output devices. It also controls all the devices which are attached to it. Working. The computer does its primary work in a part of the machine. You cannot see a control center that converts data into the information output. This control center called the central processing unit. It is the place where our raw data is transformed into the meaningful information. It is the hub of the processing and activities. The process and calculating function take place in the central processing unit. A large machine, the CPU abbreviation of central processing unit, required one or more printed circuit board. In personal computer, the CPU is housed in a single chip called the microprocessor. Now, third heading is function of CPU. There are different functions of CPU. First one is CPU is considered on the brain of the computer. CPU performs all the types of data processing system. It stores data intermediate result and then instruction. It controls the operation of all part of the computer. It generates control signals. It performs arithmetic and logical unit. It produces the address bit key by the memory to carry out processing, to perform arithmetic calculations such as addition and subtraction, to read, instruct, and data from memory, to communicate with peripheral using system bus, to give command to all part of the computer system, to control the times of the information flow, to control the storage of the data or instructions. Now, third heading is typical components of CPU. There are two typical components of CPU. Number one is arithmetic and logical unit (ALU), and number two, control unit (CU). Now, arithmetic and logical unit. Definition of arithmetic and logical unit. Arithmetic logical unit (ALU) is like a big calculator inside the computer. It performs all the mathematical calculation like addition, subtraction, multiply, and division. It also makes logical decision between the values of like true or false, less than and greater than, etc. Now, function of ALU. The ALU performs the simple addition, subtraction, multiply, and division, and logical operations such as or and. The memory stores the program instruction and data. The ALU performs arithmetic and logical operation. Working processing. The ALU includes a group of registers. The registers are high-speed volatile or temporary memory located built in directly into the CPU. Example of ALU. The control unit might load two numbers from memory into the register into ALU. Then it might tell the ALU to divide the numbers arithmetic and logical operation. Second heading is a control unit (CU). What is CU? Control unit work like a traffic policeman. It directs and controls the traffic of the data. It also controls all the equipment of the computer system. The control unit is the part of CPU where all the computer resources are managed. It is also includes register. Function of CU. Regulate operation in a computer by directly data flow within the CPU. Control input and output devices. Interpret and carry out the instruction of computer programs. Select program statement from memory. Memory these instructions to register and carries out instructions. Control unit control the times and the sequence of the operation of the computer. Control the execution of the programs. What is register? Registers are the types of computer memory used to quickly accept, store, and transfer data and instructions that are being used immediately by the CPU. The registers used by the CPU are often termed as processor regular. The processor register may hold the instruction, storage device addresses, or any data such as bit sequence or the include characters. There are 14 basic registers shared by the ALU and CU. Now, next heading is buses. What is buses? Buses is a set of wires or connection that connect the different components together which signals travel. In the computer buses is the set of physical connection into between cable and the printed circuit. It is shared by the different hardware component. In order to communicate each other, it reduces the pathway between different components. Sometimes it's called the data highway. Buses are wires. Buses are wires of connection that connect the different components together. Transmit data information from one place to another place. And there are three types of buses. There are three types of buses: address bus, control bus, and data bus. Now, first one is address bus. Sometimes called memory bus. It transfers the memory address to a processor in which CPU want to access. Address bus is called of wires of connecting the CPU with main memory. It is used to identify particular location in main memory where data is stored. Address bus. Address bus is a connection between the CPU and main memory, which transmits the address from which the CPU is read or to which the CPU is will write. Now, example of address bus: modern PC. PC is abbreviation of personal computer. Have many 36 addresses line or buses which enable the theoretically to access 64 GB. GB abbreviation of gigabyte of the main memory. Second one is control bus. Definition of control bus: the control bus is a physical connection. The control bus is a physical connection between CPU and other devices within the computer. The control bus is a physical connection between CPU and other devices within the computer. Now, purpose of control bus: it carries control information between the CPU and other devices within the computers. The control bus carries signals that report the status of the various devices. The control bus control lines regulate the activities on the bus. Now, example of the control bus. Online of the bus is used for the indicate whether the CPU abbreviation or central processing unit is currently reading or the writing to the main memory. Now, next heading is a data bus. What is a data bus? Data bus. This bus transfer the instruction to the processor. It is the bidirectional bus, means data is the electronic signals can transfer in both sides. It is a computer subsystem. It can transfer data between different components. It is a 32 wide, means in every second up to 32 bits data can transfer. Purpose of data bus: the numbers of wires in data bus determine the speed at which data can travel between the hardware components. Example of the data bus: each wire is transmitted as a single bit at a time, so bit bus can transfer 8 bits at a time. Definition of memory: memory is the storage device inside the computer where data, information, program reside. Memories store data in unit from the 1 to 8 bits. The most common unit is the byte, which by definition is 8 bits. There are two types of memory: internal memory and external memory. There are two types of memory: internal memory, it is also called primary storage and main memory. External memory, it is also called secondary storage. First one is internal memory. Internal memory. It is a set of chips located on the another board close to the microprocessor. It is set of chips located on the another board close to the microprocessor. There are two types of internal memory: RAM and ROM. RAM abbreviation of random access memory and ROM abbreviation of read-only memory. Example of internal memory is PROM, programmable read-only memory. EPROM, abbreviation of erasable programmable read-only memory. EEPROM, electrically erasable programmable read-only memory. We have repeated PROM, programmable read-only memory. EPROM, erasable programmable read-only memory. EEPROM, electrically erasable programmable read-only memory. What is the difference between RAM and ROM? Now we have share. RAM stands for random access memory. ROM stands for read-only memory. It is a volatile memory. It is a non-volatile memory. RAM is a volatile memory. ROM is a non-volatile memory. RAM is a temporary memory. ROM is a permanent memory. RAM, it is not a pre-program. ROM, it is a pre-program memory. It is called user memory. RAM, it is called user memory. ROM, it is not a user memory. Okay. Now, number 2 is external memory, secondary storage. Definition of external memory: the secondary storage or the external memory is a non-volatile memory that is external to main memory of the computer. It connects multiple copies into the primary storage RAM. It is also called auxiliary memory. It is the cheapest and the slowest form of memory. Secondary storage divided into two types: magnetic disk and optical disk. Magnetic disk, example of magnetic disk is magnetic tape, hard drive, floppy disk. Magnetic tape, hard drive, and floppy disk. Number 2 is optical disk. Example of optical disk: CD-ROM, abbreviation of compact disc read-only memory. DVD-ROM and WOM disk. Now, we have shared the differentiate between internal memory and external memory. External memory and internal memory. Internal memory. It is a set of chips located on the motherboard. It is a set of chips located on the motherboard. External memory. External memory are physical devices separate from CPU. External memory are physical devices separate from CPU. Number 2, internal memory. It is very fast for accessing data. It is very fast for accessing data. It is the slowest form of energy. External memory is the slowest form of energy. It is the slowest form of energy. Number 3, its store capacity is very small and compared to the external memory. Its store capacity is very small as compared to the external memory. And external memory storage capacity of the external memory is very large. Storage capacity of external memory is very large. Number 4 point. Types of these memory are register, RAM, cache. CACHE. Types of these memory are register, RAM, and cache. External memory. Types of external memory is hard disk, floppy disk, CD. CD abbreviation of compact disk. Now, What is motherboard? A motherboard is a main printed circuit board in the computer. The motherboard is a computer central communication backbone connectivity point. So with all the components and the external peripheral connected. A motherboard is one of the most essential part of the computer system. It contains many internal devices and the drives. The motherboard uses a bus network to allow the component for the communicate with each other. Okay. Next heading is port. What is port? In computer networking, the term port can refer to the either physical or virtual connection points. Physical network port for allow connecting cable to the computer, routers, modems, and other peripheral devices. And next definition of a port is a socket. All the back of the computer we use to plug in various devices. A port is a socket at the back of the computer used to plug in various devices. There are two types of ports: serial port and parallel port. First one is serial port. A serial port or interface that can be used for serial communication in which only one bit is transmitted at a time is called serial port. A port or interface that can be used for serial communication in which only one bit is transmitted at a time is called serial port. A serial port is also called a male connector. A serial port is also called a male connector. It has 9 or 25 pins. It has 9 and 25 pins. Uses of serial bus. The uses of serial port. A serial port can be used to connect devices that use a serial interface, such as a modem, scanner, mouse, etc. A serial port can be used to connect devices that use a serial interface, such as modem, scanner, mouse, etc. Now, second heading is parallel port. Definition of parallel port are a socket on a computer for transmitting more than one bit data in parallel at a time is called parallel port. A socket on a computer for transmitting more than one bit data is parallel at a time is called parallel port. A parallel port is also called a female connector. A parallel port is also called a female connector, having 25 holes and its cable that plug into has 25 pins. A parallel port is also called a female connector, having 25 holes and its cable that plugs into it has 25 pins. Next heading is differentiate between serial port and parallel port. Next heading is serial port. Differentiate between serial port and parallel port. A serial port is called male connector. A serial port is called male connector. A parallel port is also called female connector. A parallel port is also called female connector. Number 2, it has 9 to 25 pins. It has 9 to 25 pins. Serial port. Serial port has 9 to 25 pins. Parallel port is said it has 25 poles. Parallel port it has 25 poles. Number 3. Serial ports send information through a cable one bit at a time. Serial ports send information through a cable one bit at a time. Parallel port send 8 bits or more at a time along parallel wires. Parallel port send 8 bits or more at a time along parallel wires. Number 4, a port or interface that can be used for the serial communication in which only one bit is transmitted at a time is called serial port. Parallel port, a socket on a computer for transmitting more than one bit data in parallel at a time is called parallel port. A serial port is also called mail connector, has 9 or 25 pins. A parallel port has 25 holes. Now we have shared the home task, define CPU, and write the function of CPU and explain ALU and CU. ALU abbreviation arithmetic and logical unit, CU control unit, and also draw the block diagram of CPU and also draw the block diagram of CPU. Now, number 2 question is define ports and explain its types. Define ports and explain its types and serial port and parallel port. Now, number 3 question is define bus and explain its types. Define bus and explain its types of buses and data bus, address bus, and control bus. Now, last question is what is memory and write its types. What is memory? Write its types. We have repeated the home task, define CPU and write the function of CPU and explain ALU and CU and also draw the block diagram of CPU. Define ports and explain its types. Define bus and explain its types. What is a memory and write its types. These all question is your home task and develop 10 MCQs ourselves. Okay, thank you and Allah Hafiz.